Hey guys, I got something I want to show you, okay? This shows 5 people that Shan has typed as an INFP quite recently. So we've got Jenna Ortega, Ricky Gervais, Heath Ledger, Winona Ryder, and Princess Diana. As you can see, I believe that Jenna Ortega is SETI, Ricky Gervais is FENE, Heath Ledger is NETE, Winona Ryder is TENE, and Princess Diana is NIFI. So I definitely still believe in all 5 of these types. I have not moved a single inch on one of these coins. I think INFP is ridiculous for all of these. I think it's most ridiculous for probably Ricky Gervais and Jenna Ortega. Guys, if you look at any one of these 5 people and you really study them, you'll see the coins that I'm seeing. Winona Ryder. If you watch her interview with Charlie Rose, she is thinking the entire time, and it's very impressive. Heath Ledger, his TE is extremely strong. I often believed for a long time that he was SETE, which is ridiculous, but NETE is not for Heath. He genuinely could be NETE, a DE user, and not DI at the top. DI is like Dave. It's a raving asshole. That's DI. It's like that a lot. That's what Kiss My Ring means. It's about hierarchy. It's about I'm better than you. Of course, not all DI types are raving assholes. A lot of them are very chill. But what DI is doing is, in a certain sense, it's seeing the world in a vacuum. It's abstracting the self out of the world. Whereas DE embeds the self into the world. It's almost like the difference between duality and non-duality. With DI seeing the world from a dualistic perspective, and DE seeing the world from a non-dualistic perspective. So again, I still believe that Jenna Ortega is SETI. If she's SETI, then FINE would be an absolute embarrassment for Shan. That would be so far off. It would be indicative of a person who is just beginning to type. Go watch Jenna Ortega. You will see that she's a double decider, especially relative to Winona Ryder. And I stand by Princess Diana being a double decider. I think she's quite a good double decider. I think she's probably consumed last. I stand by Heath Ledger being savior thinking. I don't think he demonstrates savior feeling, despite the fact that in the Myers-Briggs community, he might be easily mistaken for savior feeling. He doesn't demonstrate feeling above thinking. I'd be glad to type him with feeling above thinking. The problem is he doesn't demonstrate a superiority of his thinking function, even in a savior state. Lastly, Ricky Gervais, same thing. This is a DE user. This is not a DI user. I know he seems cocky and arrogant when he's up on stage, but that's not the majority of who he is. You've got to actually see who this person is. You start with typing someone coin by coin. That's how you start. But eventually you have to see what's called the gestalt. GESALT, gestalt, and that means the full picture. What Myers-Briggs does is they ignore each coin and they instead only look at the gestalt. And so everyone is arguing over the gestalt, which is the big picture that arises out of seeing a person simply as one of 16 MBTI types. Whereas Dave and Shan are not looking at the gestalt. They are breaking things down into pieces. So the opposite of gestalt typing would be piecemeal typing. Dave and Shan are very good at the piecemeal aspect, but they're not as good at the gestalt. I advocate that we must get better at both. And again, from a statistical perspective, it's very unlikely that all 5 of these people are FINE within such close duration of being typed. If you type 5 people in a row and they're all F-I-N-E, that would be like flipping a coin. That would be like rolling a 32-sided dice 5 times and getting the same roll 5 times. It's very unlikely. Statistically, it's much more likely that my column is more reflective of what's going on. When I type, I'm not typing on the basis of a person's type that I can necessarily prove, because I know that what I'm doing is statistical. I'm being statistical even in my own mind. Instead, I see typing as a matter of what does that person demonstrate? What do they continually demonstrate? It's not a matter of what coins do I know you have. It's what coins are you repeatedly demonstrating? That's what I'm going to type you as. I haven't seen you for 20 years. You have. I only see you for an hour. I only see you for 10 minutes if I'm typing you. So why do I think I would have the authority to say anything about your identity? I don't. Instead, I focus on what is this person demonstrating? What is this person demonstrating? And then I'll just tell you what you've demonstrated to me. I say, well, you demonstrated savior thinking. You demonstrated thinking above feeling. And I don't actually know that you have feeling above thinking. I'm just saying that's what you demonstrated. And if you send me another video and you demonstrate something else, I will tell you what you demonstrated. So guys, that's it for me. This is sort of my plan for, I want to start my own system. And it would basically be derivative of ops, but I would expand the modalities to 16. And I would be skeptical that there are only 4 socials. So I would begin by saying, okay, I see you have flex above friends and specialize above generalize. And then I would say, but wait, I don't actually know that you have specialize followed by flex just because you have savior specialize and savior generalize. I'm not going to say you're a 3. I'm just going to say that you are a social IJ in a certain sense. If you are specialize followed by flex. And if you have flex followed by specialize, then I'll say you're a social IP. You're like a social IP who has OI followed by DI. I wouldn't assume that there are 4 socials when the number of permutations, which is the number of available spaces that the social functions can fill in any given order, is 8. There are 8 potential social configurations based. Why would I assume that there's only 4 socials? And again, I don't actually know. I don't know. Maybe there are 4 socials. I don't know. However, I'm pretty sure that there are 16 modalities, you guys. So that's it from me. Thanks so much. Bye.